House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Volunteers will put total leather and we'll get started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Moore to the air. The sure hands, it's Stewart. Still on his feet at the 45. Turning it on. Touchdown Ducks! Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. You thought it was noisy when the Duck rolled out on that motorcycle? Decibels through the roof in the House of Loud.
And what a great job getting this crowd going early. This is not one of the biggest crowds in the country, but Autzen Stadium is one of the loudest places you will ever be in, and they love their Ducks.
Into the end zone for the 2, and they push that lead out to 8. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bishop. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Staley. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
Defense just didn't have an answer there on the slant throw. Once the completion was made, they just couldn't get to the ball carrier and get him down on the ground.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking for a man, it's Aguilar. Gets it to the back. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that. And the Vols want to crank the tempo. Off play action. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass throw a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We're already in the 1st quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
The Vols will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the offense is really backed up as this ball is down at the 5.
Really nice job there by the punter on that one, getting a lot of hang time and allowing the gunners to get down the field so they could play it off the bounce, down it. Nice coffin corner kick.
Sends it back in motion. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 50. Inside the 30. The tag. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Oregon.
And man, what a game-changing type play. The offense is rolling the football deep in their own end, and they're probably thinking to themselves, hey, let's just get some more space. Let's try to get a first down and give ourselves room to work with. What an individual effort by the receiver after he had the ball in his hand, taking it all the way, coast to coast on that touchdown.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Here comes the two-point try. Here we go, set. Powers forward. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lewis. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Aguilar. The sweet feet buy a little time. Throwing on the run. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And for a defense, it's not always about sacks, but sometimes it's about getting that quarterback off his spot where he feels very comfortable, and they get him flushed outside of the pocket. And good perimeter defense. He rolls to the right. Everybody's still covering their guys, moving across the field with the QB. Nowhere to go with the football.
Fakes to grab. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. What a turning point this could be. The offense is going for it inside its own 30. Using the quick game. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Right down the middle. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Well, quarterback had exactly what he wanted there. He had his big fella work in the middle of the field. You thought that was going to be an easy pitch and catch? Not so much. It's a mental error by the tight end. They got to clean that up.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
He'll be stopped right at the 40-yard line, and do they dare try to convert from their own territory on fourth down? Oh, man, this could have disaster written all over it. Going for it inside their own 40. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. First play of the period, first down here. Caught behind the line. It's Thomas. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Aguilar. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36.
I mean, this offense basically lined up and said,
Unleashes one deep. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Timeout, Tennessee.
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here or not. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
and this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success because right now they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
The Volunteers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He came so close to pinning them deep, but maybe just a little too greedy. Tried to get it too close, and it'll come out to the 20. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Motion from the back. Moore will throw. Spits it out to the back. Got a man. It's Whittington. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And you know, when you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts, A.J. Feely. How about that name? Joey Harrington, of course, Justin Herbert. These guys could thread the needle from the pocket.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Takes it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off a big play. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the
Pulls it in the zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Gets the back moving. Moore to the air. With the catch, it's Whittington. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Lining up from the 34 on first down. To the air on first down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And this fumble bounces out of bounds.
Man, that's one of those where you just go, dadgummit, if you had a little bit more space. Nice job creating the fumble, but just running out of real estate, not able to land on it. Man, you just get a little bit frustrated because you wanted that turnover. You caused the fumble, you just couldn't secure it.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's got it on the outside.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Back to throw, it's Aguilar. He's going for a big play downfield. Hits him in stride at the 10. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown ball.
Man, that is picture-perfect execution by this offense. That is how you close a half. Chewing up some time, getting in the end zone, a chance to tie this up and feel really good about yourself going into halftime.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
A loss of 13 on the play. Second down coming up. That's the end of the first half. With the game time.
The Ducks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Lewis. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. Off the play fake. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. You use the play action to try to slow down the rush, make the defense hesitant. In that case, they weren't hesitant at all.
No, they weren't, and it was a nice job with respect to effort on defense. You saw guys engaged one-on-one. They got dudes beating some blocks, lots of speed in the front of that defense. You saw it on that play.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. And the Volunteers line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the punt will be marked dead just inside the 45-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Moore will throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Stewart. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. He's got the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Gonna look downfield again. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's picked off for the third time today. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. The give to the back. Creates a little space. He's forced out of bounds at the 18, and boy, how big is it to get a run like this from that part of the field?
Defensively, you know they're going to run it. You know they're going to try to create some space offensively and just try to run out of the goal line. So that's a frustrating one that hurts because the run game comes downhill. He gets a big gain, and now out of the own end zone. Now no safety to worry about. You can pass, you can run the whole playbook at your disposal.
And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Offense in a split backfield. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Scanning the field, it's Aguilar. Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play.
Yeah, and you can tell he was trying to run with that football before he caught it. That slant route, you stick your foot in the ground, cut towards the QB. This is one of those plays where he puts it on the money, and you just try to make yards after the catch, but keyword being after the catch.
Off the RPO, complete. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. 4th down, and this crowd trying to help this defense rise to the occasion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. And the ball send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin them deep. And this ball will be downed at around the 20. Sends it back in motion. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got a man. It's Whittington.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Grab near the marker. It's Moore. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Stewart. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Ducks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Moore to the air. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. He's run out of bounds, and that's going to do it in regulation. We go to overtime. Can't wait to see how this 4th quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. So 1st down will open up the final period. Here's the handoff. Fights off a defender. He hits that hole. It opened up for him as he gets 6 and all the way out to the 9-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Autzen. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Got a little space. There he goes. Oh, he got loose. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
We've seen this offense click and hum, and it's not clicking. And something's a little bit off. And I like the deep shot down the field. At least it wasn't an interception, but they got to find a way in this O to manufacture some first downs and some passing yards because everything's been difficult today.
That's why the bullet pass is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into, and you want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there. Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend.
He'll go to the sneak. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And 4th and inches, you know what's coming. You know they're going to run the quarterback sneak, but it's one of the hardest plays in football to stop. You got to find a way to dive from the defensive line spot and stop the feet of the quarterback, and they couldn't do it. And listen, they only needed inches. That's what makes it so difficult to stop.
The Vols have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down.
And you got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
The play action fake. Throwing right. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. That's the last thing this defense needed, a penalty to keep the drive moving. It's 1st and 10. Makes his man miss. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple.
And this offense doesn't have very left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on.
Touchdown, Volunteers! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for you.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the back. Moore will throw. Quickly complete.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much.
Lofts one high and deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Time is not on their side right now. They can't afford too many more incompletions like that. They need to come up with some connections, and they've got to score points. They've got to get this passing game going now.
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Direct snap. It's Stewart. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Here's a throw downfield late. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the fourth quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you. And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy?
Lost one deep down the right side. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. welcome everyone to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. Goes out of bounds, but not.
Let's get it. Let's get it. On the mic for the playoffs. Let's get it. We gonna see. We gonna see. Nah. Let's hope I can find the game. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Let's see. Playoffs. Playoffs. Let's get it. Come on. Man, that's crazy. Yeah, keep searching. Come on now. All right, we got one. We got one. We got one.
Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the #20 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the second-ranked team, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Street. Kirk, let's get right to the action.
Go, Rocky Top. You like to pass a lot, okay.
The Aggies will kick this away to start us off.
Bringing it out.
Bringing it out. It's Bishop.
Go.
Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. Offense moving to a
All right, let's
bunch
get it.
formation.
Run that.
Gonna run it. It's Thomas. Breaking free at the
No huddle though. Let's go. Let's go.
Tackles made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Love to watch
There
this
you go.
offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee.
Oh, I didn't even see him right there. Man, I got lucky.
Down quickly, not
That
much
gave
of
me
a gain
one.
on that completion.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Scanning the field. It's Aguilar. Quick throw to his
Bow.
receiver.
Go,
Finds a
Rocky
receiver
Top.
in the middle of the field. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Tackle made after a big gain. We'll hand it off. End zone ahead.
Man, let's go. Rocky Top busy. Come on now. Let's go. What's up? Come on, man.
To start this game from setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple of drives to get comfortable. You can tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open the score. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here on first down. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after
He gonna run with the QB the whole game, y'all. That's what he gonna
He's
do.
getting good positive yards here and
That's what he
continuing to
gonna
keep
do.
this drive alive.
offense getting set. Second down play here. He hands it to the back.
Good block.
Running through the tackle.
Okay, we're gonna have to wrap up. No hit sticking.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push, and once again, you see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
Yes, yes.
Hit as he
Pressure,
releases
pressure,
it,
pressure.
and the pass ball's incomplete.
That's right.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job
All right,
by
all
this
right.
defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To throw, it's Reed.
All he's gonna do is just run with this man the whole time. I'm telling you, because he can't do nothing else right now. Nothing's working for him. So
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this.
he's just gonna run with his cue.
You got a chance to make a
That's what
play
he's
on
gonna
him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead,
Boo-boo.
this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught by the receiver.
Now we gotta wrap up. Oh, is that another fumble?
Not before a solid
Okay.
gain that time.
Watch big time play by the wide receiver. Makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's a blitz look here from the defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Moss.
Let's go.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Let's go. Back down game. Back down game.
I think the
hold
receiver
on.
may have lost his focus
Keep
on
it
this
fresh, keep it
outbreaking
fresh.
route. The quarterback delivers a very well-thrown football, so that one's going to be on the receiver.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the 1st down.
Yes, sir. We there. Should have been a pick going the other way. Should have been the pick going the other way, but, you know, can't get them out.
Here, Chris, they're still in
Cool.
field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking
Oh,
about
you're going
this
for it.
on
Okay.
fourth
We're
and
going to hit him with the same thing again.
Coach thinking touchdown, not field goal. Offense on the field.
He's going to run with that Q. He's going to run with that Q.
To throw.
What did I say? He's going to run with the quarterback. I don't know where my blitz was at, but whatever.
Chance to get level and provide the open touchdown.
Not sure where that was at.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw.
Trash, man. That dude trash. He trash.
So the
I can't believe that blitz didn't get in there.
marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Coach?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it
Let's
off.
go. Bringing it out. Bringing it out. Bam.
Fielded in the end zone. It's
Oh,
pressure.
no.
And strong coverage.
Good
there,
job,
tackling at
buddy.
the 11-yard line.
And the Tennessee offense will take over 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a dart to the left side. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the
Got it
football.
back shoulder
Now it's
there.
2nd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Got the first down and
Good
still
run.
motoring. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the 2nd quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising
all right.
start.
Go.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
If we really going to be one-on-one,
Trying to
though.
find some room.
Oh, man.
It's Thomas. Breaks loose at the 40.
Get a ball from you, little man.
He made the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground. Well, the big fella's flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the first down.
On first down, it's play action. Quick throw over the middle. Wide open downfield. He's in the clear.
Go,
The
man.
sophomore with great work
Get it.
after the catch.
Get it.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Trying to run it. Gets Thomas. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back in motion now. Looking downfield. It's Aguilar. Looks toward the sideline. Finds the running back. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Did he keep the drive going, or do they have to settle for 3? They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grabbed by the receiver. Breaks loose at the 40. What a catch and run by the sophomore there. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Catch made over the middle. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. The Aggies come to the line in a hurry up. Looking to throw again. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Finds his man. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play. They come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive going. And the defense get a stop here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And they get to completion. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, give him the ball.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Short completion. A 3rd down play coming up. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Looking to pass. It's Reed. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
And the Aggies will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move. That ball snagged for a completion. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up first and goal.
Chris, how about this? You're inside the red zone. You get the fourth down. You go for it. You show that aggressive approach. Your players love that you show confidence in them, and you're rewarded with a first down.
Quarterback drops back. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Man, we trash, man. I'll let this bum score on 4th and 6. Come on, man. My goodness. We don't deserve to win this, man. Crazy.
Right down the middle. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out. It's Bishop. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, and that's good coverage there. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Pump over the middle. It's Barzell. They bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. And that pass ball is incomplete. Here's the second down play. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. The sure hands, it's Thomas. He's brought down, but not before getting it ahead of the territory at the +47. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. The ball is getting set on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's looking deep again. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. The Volunteers will kick this away to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Well, Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He fires downfield. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, it's a big stop here by this defense. Tie game, just getting into the second half, made some good adjustments, good awareness there on that 3rd down play, and now it sets up a 4th down.
The Aggies bring their punt team onto the field. They'll kick it away here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks free. The senior calls his own number. Picks up the 1st down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can.
Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Away to get us going here. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Oklahoma offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Back to throw. It's Mateer. Short throw to the back. Caught behind the line of scrimmage. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. 1st and 10 play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. But when they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
The completion makes it second down. Quarterback keeps the football. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option and being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
Finds is made. It's Gibson. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Nice grab. It's Burks. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1. The Sooners looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. It's a quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Bishop. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. They start the drive with a big throw to the right. Breaking free at the 35. Excellent catch and run by the senior.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. To throw. It's Aguilar. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And the ball is hustled to the line to run that hurry up.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, will you really allow this defense to dictate things? and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. First down. Looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the catch downfield. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Gibson. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. To the air, it's Mateer. Tries to get it to the running back. Pass caught. Can he get in? Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. It's an option look. Pitches to the back. Touchdown, Sooners. He would not be stopped. The offense clicking now for building a lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Onside kick. Oh, they got it. The kicking team makes the recovery.
Chris, what just happened here? I'm in awe of this coach's sheer boldness. Going for an onside kick when you're...
Man, this is crazy how much cheese this dude getting. Can't believe it. Oh, my goodness. Look at that.
And it's incomplete as he just
That's crazy, man.
his receiver that time.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give
Man.
the receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches
I get
like
beat,
this all
cool,
the
but
time.
don't cheese
And
me,
if you
man.
put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Look at that. He about broke that tackle. Dude been getting bailed out, man. Crazy.
A nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Flips it to the running back. Can he make
Bruh, how is he not fast enough to tackle him, man? That dude got 92 speed. He's not that fast. Come on, defense. Let's go, Rocky Top.
Everybody accounted
My
for
goodness.
except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they...
Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Slams right into a wall. They've got it for a loss. The Volunteers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one?
Breaks into the clear. The 30. Inside the 20. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. And the Volunteers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Play fake, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. On the run, it's Thomas. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. Caught near the goal line. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. They've got him behind the line. Great penetration by the defense. They finally get him down for a loss.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Hit as he released it. And it's caught. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Just like that, we back in it. Let's go, man. Stop bailing them out, EA. Show me love, man. Come on.
Right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sategna. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. QB decides to keep it here. Strong defensive effort. They've got him behind the line. He'll lose 5 yards.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Scanning the field, it's Mateer. Makes a quick catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The Sooners will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you've thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it in the open. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
Automatic in the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Sategna. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
Oklahoma offense will take over 1st and 10.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Dropping back, it's Mateer. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the 1st half.
The end of the 1st half with the game time.
And the Sooners will kick this away to start the 2nd half. It's Bishop. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the 3rd quarter going. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The pocket breaking down. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Caught near the sticks. It's Staley. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
The Vols churn out another 1st down. Back to pass. It's Aguilar. Caught quickly. Brought down across his midfield to the 46.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from him. The Volunteers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's complete. That's enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Throwing off play action. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12, a red zone opportunity. The balls come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. There's the handoff. Powering through the defender. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Caught behind the line. It's Staley. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Just a great play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a formed tackle while driving the offensive player back in the process.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Vols, to put them on top now.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Sategna. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. They'll give it to the back. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Back to pass. It's Mateer. Grab down the middle. It's Gibson. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to a +40. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Looking to throw it again. Pulls it in. It's Gibson.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Makes the first down, but Posey Price, big hit there at the end. Wants to throw it. Looking to scramble. He finds some space. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, how many times do we see this late in the 4th quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space and lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
The pass rush closing in. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Running out of time in the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Gibson. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big 4th down stop. They'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Working clock with the ground game. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, I can understand the play call here, backed up deep in your own territory, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, but you got to be careful of being too conservative, because this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back, and they're selling out against this run game.
And here's the handoff. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is 3rd down. What do you do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
McCutcheon's team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. Makes the grab. It's Ott. He heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
Out of the shotgun, he heaves it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Great move in the open field. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set them up first down at the 15.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
They finally corral him at the 1.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
And it's the defense stopping the clock now with 14 seconds remaining. 2nd down and goal. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This offense really clicking.
It's just a great job by this offense. Now, I think it's a little bit too late here. They're not going to be able to have a chance to come back. But I think it says a lot about the character of this football team that they're fighting to the very end.
And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to create better field position. He's got an open. Watch out, he's got great speed. On the move. Still going, it's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown.
Job by this offense to get this go-ahead score with such little time left. I loved how they managed the clock, managed the situation. They score, and now you give your opponent such little time to have a chance to come back and tie this game up.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to put it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sategna. And the coverage team brings him down as time runs out. That'll do it.
Man, what a way to end the stream. Let's go. I'm out of here, man. Let's go.
In this game, who's going to make the crucial play at the end, and they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coached team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation.
Man, that dude don't look nothing like Tennessee quarterback, man. That dude look crazy.